Once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
The forcing will happen.
To kick off for the Chargers.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And they're on 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay.
Derwin.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I know people see Phillip Lindsay's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often.
Oh, wait, I don't have
now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball in the backfield and move the sticks.
2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And
come on, dive
on
for
the
that.
deep ball. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target.
Damn, that was
third
Cortland
down.
Sutton.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
No,
Johnson to his left. He may try and run for this. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10. The Chargers 46.
Now a carry for the former first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st.
I wish you could check the
They'll give it to Gordon out of shotgun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, Jackson. And he's
there you go, OJ.
It's the tight end Howard complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Hey, I thought it was a fake.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
Yep, pass.
Nice
so the run was the fake. The jet pass was the real thing.
That little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Look at the big man rumble.
Damn, look at Bulls. Oh, my God.
Bulls take it across midfield and down to the 45. Always fun watch a big boy pick it up and go, he may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Bouye with a pick. And a return out shy of midfield.
I am disassociated.
I'm
Stressed out right now.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot
Welcome
of lovely
to my
throws,
world
but
where
that
I'm good
wasn't
at
one of
Madden.
them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we?
You get
I mean,
ahead.
with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Oops.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on
Oh,
that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. It's caught outright, Amendola. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I called for a high pass to
Yeah, a
DL1,
little
so
bit
I
of
was
the
thinking
turnover
that Lamar was
last week,
like,
3 interceptions. Not
put
an
it towards
absolute
the back of the
disaster,
end
but
zone.
another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A 3-yard
Well,
pickup.
from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on the first down. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
oh no. How come I always have to let my opponent set up? But my opponents
Side
get
here,
when
and
my
it's
players are
complete.
still running across the
And
field.
he's going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I almost got that.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. We're scoreless after 1.
I think this is the first game I played that was scoreless after the first quarter.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
How does any of that
This is
happen?
going to be another 1st down. As
I
they
would
make the
never
tackle
throw an
at the
accurate pass
Broncos
to anyone
42.
getting hit like
A
that,
gain
and I would
of
never hold on to that ball
yards.
getting hit like that.
So a 1st and 10
What?
now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
He was brought down by...
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
I even ran 3
And he's
left.
got this down almost to the 20 before
That
he's dropped.
sucks.
Well, I tell you
When
what,
you run
when
commit,
get a
it
running
still
back
doesn't
who
work.
can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. They find some open field here. He's in for the Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
All right, let's go, Lamar. Get that 7 right back. 1 rush, 75 yards.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Stop
there
bro.
is
You're
no
down.
antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks play the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey.
I got to the left.
He's brought down
I was scared of Bosa and I went right. I should have gone left.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his
35, what are you doing? 35, what? You were just sitting, what?
After his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
What the fuck? He was just standing there facing the sideline.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman in the game. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amendola, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Jackson sets up the screen to Gordon. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. A short gain there of just 4. That'll bring up a 4th down.
I told you, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. To throw again is Jackson. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Oh, that is
picked by the
not the button I pressed.
Kenneth Murray. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is intercepted.
Block him 32.
A.J. Boye with a pick.
Oh no! 81, where'd you come from?
Him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
Yeah, no, I didn't have anywhere to go. I had to get the ball down.
Picked off by Casey Hayward.
That was entirely on me. I just didn't know what to do.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
83.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
So I called for my defensive back, my secondary to go over top, and I panicked because I wanted to make them go
underneath. Find a way to
and instead of doing that, I accidentally ran up.
As strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
That's a shame.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. David Moore, the intended target, and it's third down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
First down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Casey Hayward. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And 9 at the 39-yard line.
Once more, here's Eckler. He can't get him down.
Oh, that's sweet.
What?
An effort.
Fucking Derek
Takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown.
I get her at about 3:15. Right around the time you're going to do that.
And it is now 21-0.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial... And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Eckler. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It's Eckler again. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Going on the ground with Eckler, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's complete. Henry He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably...
Had to make a depth chart change.
They should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. Past the 20. And all the way home for
Yay!
the Broncos score.
I think I got his 100 yards for his
David
development.
Moore, 81 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run here with Eckler. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game,
I thought I was the only person that ran this much.
This
shit is so disorienting.
A 1st down, he's the guy they've turned
No
to.
one besides
it doesn't
you and
matter
I
what
run
the
the ball
defense
this
thinks.
much.
They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Jarrell Casey bursting in to take him down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
a lot of bad news.
I hate Joey Bosa.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Got a man, it's Amendola. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson.
I double covered him.
Got Gordon open, completes it.
I told 2 blockers to block him, and he still got through.
Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Oh my God, every
First
play.
out to his left. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
What?
My goodness, another interception. It's by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math.
Why did it happen?
8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Why can't he do that? What the fuck is going on?
As he ties the NFL
You're breaking shit like Mike Allstott out
He
here.
is phenomenal.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Oh, he dropped it, and that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Jackson being chased out left. He'll run it, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Broncos first down.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's a waste of time.
Jackson on first down.
Bro, Jackson, put some air under the ball. That's a lob, not a touch pass.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Chargers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
You broke off 2 runs for a huge game when I ran them into the proper side. There's no way to win a game when that happens. I can't even be mad at anything that happened because I just played terrible and make bad decisions. But I'm glad I